All right, I'm gonna whack off again. That's right. That feels good.
Aloha YouTubers, Doom143, and yeah, I know, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a comic book haul, but you know what, god damn it, here we are, we're gonna do a damn comic book haul. And let me see, so, like all my hauls, they're usually pretty long.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So if you cannot watch the whole video in one sitting, totally understand. What you can do though is watch as much as you can, and when you get a chance, check your library and history on the YouTube app or website or whatever you watch it on, and you should be able to go back to this video and start exactly where you left off with no problem. So no big deal, right? But I'll try to keep this as brief as possible, I'll try to get as detailed as possible. But we are looking at 3 pretty big stacks. We got some books from local comic shops. We got some stuff from Honolulu Comic Con, and we got some stuff, of course, from my trip that I took out in Las Vegas. And yeah, Las Vegas in California. Family took a summer trip. So we'll get into that a little bit more later. But let's just put this book up real quick and I'll get into the story. A buddy of mine here in Hawaii said that he knows a guy who loves Magic the Gathering, right? He loves Magic the Gathering so much that all the books that, sorry about that, that his father and his grandfather passed down to him, he was willing to let those go so that he could buy more Magic the Gathering cards. So he invited me over to check the guy's collection out and see if I wanted to get anything, and the prices were pretty damn good, so had to go pick them up. I knew there was going to be a lot of silver and bronze age stuff. I just picked up 3 books because the very next day after this hunt that I did, I was on my way to Vegas in California, right? So I picked up Tales of Suspense number 45, first appearance of Happy and Pepper Potts, and I picked up a Fantastic Four number 36, first appearance of Medusa. Yeah, so very glad to have these 2 in the collection, and I got them really at a really awesome price. While I was at my friend's shop, I figured, you know what, I might as well throw him a bone, buy a couple of things at his shop as well. Found this for $3, Catwoman number 80, beautiful Adam Hughes cover. And I also found this book that every time I see it, people want like 20, 25 bucks. I don't want to spend that much. Got this for $5, Avengers JLA. So I think this is number 4, George Perez cover. So yeah, always wanted this book. Just did not want to pay the price. I didn't think that was. I mean, I don't know. I just didn't want to pay the price. That's all I'm saying. All right. So like I said, after this, next day, family and I started our summer vacation. Right. Landed in Vegas, took a road trip out to Cali, spent a day doing Universal Studios, spent another day in Knott's Berry Farm, and then we drove back to Vegas, right? And so while we were doing all of that, I figured I might as well take the time to go a little bit of comic shopping. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's just get into the books. If I can remember where I got the books from, what shops, I will definitely let you know. But the first batch of books I'm going to show you, I got all of these for either $1 or $2. So this one is Avengers Unplugged number 5, first appearance of Malachi Rambeau as Photon. This was one of those dollar books that I found. Found this in I think Celestial Comics. Either Celestial Comics or Stunt Dog Comics up in Vegas. Found this in their back issues for like $1. Yeah, Mighty Thor number 15 variant. Mike Deodato variant. Always loved this book, so I figured, you know what, for $1, might as well pick this damn thing up. I found Spider-Man 329. First time Spider-Man is in the Captain Universe suit. And Spectacular Spider-Man 158 when Spider-Man gets his cosmic powers. So yeah, super stoked on finding those in the back issue, especially for $1. Really can't go wrong. Minor key issues, but you know, minor keys for $1. Again, like I said, just can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. What else did I found? I found more stuff at Celestial Comics, Daredevil 58 or 438, whatever you want to call it. First appearance of the Modern Night Nurse. Next book found for $1, Spawn 179. This is the first appearance of War Spawn. Always loved this cover, and yeah, for $1, loved it even more. What else? I couldn't believe I found this in the back issues. You figure most of the comic shops would have picked those up by now and laid them on their, or at least not $1 anymore, maybe $5 or whatever. But anyway, first appearance of Arana, Amazing Fantasy #1. This book has been slowly creeping up. I remember you could find these all the time, 50 cents, dollar bins, no problem. Now people are asking a little bit of money for them, so there you go, boom, Amazing Fantasy #1. What else did I find? Flash Annual #3, first appearance of the new Wally West, and one more book, and it's actually a spec book, Deadpool Max #5, first appearance of Lady Taskmaster, or female Taskmaster. I'm not too sure what the exact name is, but supposedly in the Black Widow movie, the speculation is that Taskmaster will be a female. So inside of that Taskmaster suit, there will be a female. We will get into who that person will be. Supposedly it's Iron Maiden, but not Iron Maiden. It will be Taskmaster. So there you go. But yeah, for $1, this book is hot. People are asking, I don't know right now, what is it, 10 to 20 bucks, something like that. But yeah, pretty hot book, pretty hot spec right now going on. And those are all the $1 books. Those are all the $1 books. A majority of the $1 books, actually, you know what? All of the $1 books were all found in Vegas. But again, while on my trip, I did pick up some books that cost a little bit more, $1. I found this Avengers Red Guardian #43. Not a speculation. This is actually confirmed that Black Widow's ex-husband, the Red Guardian, will be in the movie. Found this for $30. Usually a book right now between 50 and up in this condition. So for $30, I figured, you know what? Go ahead. I will pick this up. Pick it up. What else did I find? Oh, these next 1, 2, 3 books. Next 3 books I got from California. Actually, I found these 3 books right before we were heading back to Vegas. Forgot the name of the shop that sold me this. Ironically, they had the trade dress priced at $25, and they had the Virgins priced at $20. Asked the comic shop, I think you have your prices mixed up. And he's all like, you are right. So he still honored the $20 on this Archerm Virgin variant for Vampirella #1. But because I kind of hooked him up and let him know about it, he gave me this for 25% off. Tales of Teen Titans #44, first appearance of Nightwing. So yeah, he gave me such a good deal on that, could not pass that up. But while he was giving away 25% offs, I figured I'd take advantage of it and ask him, because he had this next book on the wall. He had this next book for, I think, $85. And I was all like, so what about the 25% off of this? And he said, sure. So he didn't say happy sure, but he did say sure. So yeah, I got this one, first appearance of the Wave. Superhero has obviously Filipino descent. Me being half Filipino, I knew I had to pick this book up, and it's actually a super sick cover if you think about it. Like, I mean, this is a sick cover. Right now, people are asking for about $100. So even at 85, that really would have been a nice deal. But like I said, 25% off of the 85. So man, I was really happy. So I actually wasn't even looking for this book. I knew about the character. I knew they wanted to make a big deal out of this, and just so happened that while I was up in Cali, I found this book. So yeah, super stoked. I think the rest of the books, nope. Check this one out. Yeah, this next one is actually a really funny story. I'll show it to you real quick. So let me just take these books down. All right, so we already know the scoop on this, right? Captain Marvel #8, first appearance of Star. So, small story on this, little backstory. Again, Alex the Comic Hoarder, great guy. I'll leave the link to his channel down below if you are not subscribed to him. I don't know why you wouldn't be, but anyway, so Alex calls me up and he goes, hey, while you're on vacation, not to bother you, but if you can find a Captain Marvel #8, it seems to be going really fire right now. So I said, hey, I'll see what I can do. Like I said, we're in California. We're on our way back to Vegas, right? I'm not comfortable with the amount of gas that's in the rental car. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put some gas in. But while I'm putting gas, let me check what comic shops is around in this area. I think I found a couple of them. Again, I just went in really quick, didn't really bother to check the name. And so I saw this book in the back of his counter, right in the back, right where the cash register is. And I asked him if he's willing to sell the book. I have a buddy that wants this and I need to give this to him. And he goes, well, you can buy the book, but you're going to have to buy the whole set. So I'm like, what do you mean the set? I don't know what's going on, right? I'm not even interested in this book. And he goes, oh, so you have to buy all 3 books. So Captain Marvel #8, Captain Marvel #8, first appearance of Star. This is the Carne Asada variant in Hyuk Lee, and this one too. Boom. Also, again, Captain Marvel #8, first appearance of Star. And I said, why do I have to buy the whole set? He goes, I'm willing to sell it because this book right here, although very highly sought after, had a lot of problems on the spine. He said, but he gave me the whole set for $100, which I think at that time when I bought it, that was a good deal. And I think maybe now, maybe not so much. But anyway, got those 3 books. Yeah, it was kind of lucky because I think every place was sold out. So Alex, this is your book, and I just gotta send it off to you. All right. So the rest of the books is all from Vegas. This one was a really cool find. While I was up in Vegas, the same time was around when San Diego Comic-Con was going on, right? So I decided to check out Torpedo Comics up in Vegas. Really nice store. Didn't have much time to look around. I saw a box labeled variants. I figured why not check it out. Everything was $5, $10, and $15, and I was able to find this one for $10. Thor #1. Is it a Pacelli variant? I think it's a Pacelli variant. First appearance. Sorry, let's do this correctly. First full appearance of Jane Foster as Thor in Marvel continuity. Nerd action. But yeah, so I found this for $10. It's actually pretty hard to find. I think right now on eBay there might be one. Yeah, might be one on auction. So yeah, it's a pretty hard to find book. Stoked to have it. Right now everybody's going cuckoo for Thor, so I figure pick it up before this book explodes. But yeah. What else? Went to this really cool shop, Stunt Dog Comics. He gave me a really great deal on this book. I think he gave this to me for $20. Immortal Hulk #2, first appearance of Dr. Fry. Like I said, he gave me a really damn good deal on it. But I mean, let's be real. I bought kind of a lot of books. No. I bought a good amount of books from him. So I think that's why he gave me a deal. Of course, I'm not going to show all the books, but yeah, I bought a pretty good amount of books. What else? Oh, you know why he gave me? That's right. It's because I bought this one from him as well. Marvel Comics Presents #6, This is that sought after second print variant, first full appearance of Rain. I guess Wolverine has another daughter, and this is her. So we'll see how she does. I mean, the main thing with speculating on a character is, can this person hold her own comic title, and can it sell and do well? If she doesn't end up having a comic title, this book will probably drop. But he gave me a really good deal on this, and the Dr. Fry as well. In a mall, there was a mall in Vegas that had a comic shop. Bought the twins, and yeah, he had this for $50. Man, that again, I forgot the name of the shop in the mall, but there was just a lot of books there, and definitely a digger's paradise. I just did not have the time, but he had this $50, Omega Men #3, first appearance of Lobo. I don't know. I don't know what it is with me and this Lobo book, but I usually just try to pick them up. I mean, there's a lot out there, but I always go ahead and pick it up. Vegas took a lot of money from me as far as gambling, but these next two books definitely made up for it. So before I hit the mall where I got that Lobo book, I actually saw this little pawn shop, auction store kind of a deal on the side of the road. I decided to go in, see if he had comics. It's one of those weird stores. They have like antique lamps, watches, baseball stuff, sports memorabilia. And I asked him if he had any comics. He said that he had some, but they're all modern. And he's all like, they're all $5 a piece. So go ahead, check them out. And he was, for the most part, he was right. There's only 2 books I was interested. Actually, there's only 2 books I saw, and then I dug out. And like I freaking left because I felt like I robbed the place. This one right here, Marvel .1 variant, first appearance of Sam Alexander, the new Nova. Saw this one. He said $5. Couldn't believe it. But what was even crazier is that this. This bad boy was right behind it. First full appearance of Kamala Khan. Fucking, I'm gonna give this one a ghost book. Super duper hard to find. $5, baby. It's not in near mint conditions. Trust me, it has its issues, but for $5, you crazy. I'm gonna leave that there. I didn't even look at the rest of the box. I just got out of there. Told the guy, thank you, have a nice day. All right, so yeah, Vegas took my money, but I took a little bit of it back. And what else? So yeah, we're done with the summer vacation. I come back home, and I think I had 1 day off before heading back to work. So I figure, you know what, go to the shops, check it out. And I also had a bunch of mail waiting for me too. So this next stack of books are either Instagram, YouTube, or stuff that I found when I came back to Hawaii from my trip. One of the books I found at a dollar sale was this one, The Return of Bruce Wayne #6. Very hard to find variant. There's not a lot of talk about it. So if I was to sell it, I probably could get 20, but it's just one of those hard to find variants. So figure I'd go ahead, pick it up. It's only $1, right? And this one right here, Vampirella #1. I think this is a variant, Alex Ross variant. I didn't know there was a sketch variant, but it didn't matter. I just saw the book, I liked it. I honestly thought this was Mike Mayhew, but come to find out it was Alex Ross. Just a gorgeous view. And so a little bit about this book. So what happened is, when I got back to Hawaii, obviously I was all out of supplies. I had no Mylar, no fullbacks, so I had to stop by this shop and to pick up my supplies. So I picked up this book here, and I picked up the Captain America Carne Asada variant. I also went into his back issues. Wasn't expecting to find anything, but I did find this Marvel Fanfare #11, first appearance of Iron Maiden, who, like I said before, is supposedly supposed to be not Iron Maiden. I forgot her name. The person that is Iron Maiden, some weird name. But anyway, I found this in his back issues. Super surprised. I couldn't believe it was there. I also found this, Secret Avengers #1, and this is actually another Black Widow spec. So the speculation is that Black Widow will be a Secret Avenger in her movie. It's not an origin story, right? So the Black Widow movie isn't supposed to be an origin story. It's supposed to be kind of like a movie in between two other of those Avenger movies, and supposedly supposed to be a Secret Avengers. So first appearance of the Secret Avengers. Let's do that again. So the first appearance of the Secret Avengers is in Secret Avengers #1. Found that Durjovic variant, and I found the gatefold variant as well. So yeah, I needed my supplies, found those books, and I was just about to walk out. And then I see this damn book on his wall, and he was asking $65, and I couldn't say no. So yeah, what if Jane Foster had found the hammer of Thor? So it's basically what if #10. This book is kind of smoking hot right now, and I don't know, first appearance of Jane Foster as Thor, but not in continuity. So is this technically her first appearance? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. I'm not gonna play that silly game. I'll let you guys figure it out. You guys can battle it out. But yeah, there you go. Found that at my comic shop. $65. So super stoked. In my mail, I actually was waiting for this book. I finally got her. This beautiful princess, Vampirella #1, done by Kendrick Lim. I found a copy on silentpartnercomics.com. Kendrick Lim stuff has been blowing up. So all the variant guys, you guys know already about the Kendrick Lim variants, how they're selling for $20, $25. They sell out because there's only 500 copies, and then once they hit eBay, they're all selling out around $75, $80. So yeah, was glad to get my hands on at least one copy, because like I said, Kendrick Lim is really hot right now, and all his stuff is just freaking fire. So yeah, got this bad boy in, this beautiful thing. Glad to have her. I was on the auction, not as a person selling on the New York Warriors, but as somebody just watching it. Erod had a Batman lot, so I decided to go ahead, put my bid in. Nobody outbidded me. I won, so got this one, Batman 570, second appearance of Harley Quinn in DC continuity. Got this Batman 641. This is when Red Hood is revealed to be Jason Todd. I got this Batman 656, first full appearance of Damian Wayne, and in that lot was Batman Annual 25. I think nobody even really tried to outbid me on this. Not too sure why. It was a pretty solid lot. I forgot what I paid for it, but I was super stoked on paying the price that Erod was asking. Nobody outbidded me. I tell you right now, home of the New York Warriors, Bigeez and the gang. I will leave a link again to their channel. If you're not watching them, every other Monday they have great conversations about comic books and things that's going on in the comic realm, the comic world. And every Tuesday they have a super awesome auction. Like I said, I'll go ahead, I'll leave the link to Bigeez. If you're not subscribed, subscribe them, and make sure whatever you do, you turn on your notification bell, because some of the greatest auctions are happening on his channel. And man, there's some great books at great prices. So yeah, that was from Erod. Thank you, Erod. And this was actually an Instagram purchase. Actually, these two books together, I got this through Killer Comics. So on Instagram, there's also a lot of great people selling their stuff at pretty good prices, fair prices. I would say fair to better than fair, slightly better than fair. So yeah, I hit up Killer Comics on Instagram. I said, what can you do for these two together? He gave me a phenomenal price. So yeah, picked up the 9/6 Omega Men #3, first appearance of Lobo, and Captain Marvel #8. First appearance of Star in Hyuk Lee, Carne Asada variant. Yeah. The last batch of books I got was also from Instagram. This was from Comics to Sell. So my boy Koi Cakes hooked me up, gave me a great price on these next books here. Magnificent Miss Marvel number 5, first appearance of the new costume, also a Secret Wars number 8, homage cover, Green Lantern 50, first appearance of Hal Jordan as Parallax, is that right? But I also know it's the first appearance of Kyle Rayner as the new Green Lantern. And with that lot was also Green Lantern 48, the first appearance of Kyle Rayner. So got those. Also picked up a couple of other books from them. Thor, God of Thunder 25 variant. So he had this variant and this variant there. This is the first appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. It's a cameo appearance in Marvel continuity. God, that's so fucking long. And Thor number 8. Also picked this up through Comics to Sell. First time that Thor is revealed as Jane Foster. Wonder Woman 603. Just the 75th anniversary. Beautiful Wonder Woman variant cover. And this is probably the book that I was probably the most proudest to actually pick up from them. Brave and the Bold 33. This has the Killing Joke tie-in. If you have not seen this book, read about this book, don't know about this book, pick it up. Especially if you can find a good deal. It's an interesting story. Starts off with Zatanna having like this crazy dream that Barbara Gordon is going to get shot by the Joker. She's not too sure how to go about by telling her this information, so she decides, you know what, let's have this girls' night out. And then at the very end, Barbara actually gets shot by the Joker, and it's pretty sad, but it does have a Joker, the Killing Joke tie-in, and it's kind of sought after book. So yeah, as soon as I saw that on Instagram for sale, I knew I had to go ahead and pick that up. I was very surprised that no one picked it up at the price that he had it out. So boom, 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 boom. All right. So those books were all the Instagram and LCS and all that fun stuff. And so this last batch of books I have for you, it's actually all from this past weekend when I went to the Honolulu Comic Con. So I picked up a lot of great books. I spent in total at Honolulu Comic Con $200. I don't have all the books, but I would have to say I have about 95% of the books here that I'm going to show you. But yeah, $200, I thought I did really well for that amount. The first thing that happened is that a buddy of mine had a bunch of 50-cent books. So I decided to look. He didn't really have a lot, but he did have a couple of things I picked up. One of them was Superman number 189, first appearance of Tracy 13. He had a couple of these just lying in his back issue bins. So I decided to go ahead and pick up all 5 of these damn things for 50 cents a piece. These books command roughly about $5 a book. So yeah, first appearance Tracy 13, super stoked to have it, 50 cents a piece. The other book that he had that I decided, you know what, I will listen to my inner Master X and just buy all of them, was this right here. He had Infinity Free Comic Book Day, first appearance of Corvus Clave. He had in his boxes 1, 2, let me see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of them. So I picked up all 8 for 50 cents a piece. Again, another book that usually commands about $5 a piece. This book used to command about $10 when that whole first Infinity Avengers Endgame thing came out. Yeah, it's definitely gone down, but it's still a minor key appearance with Corvus Clave. And yeah, figure why not just pick them all up. Pick them up, pick them up, pick them up. 50 cents and dollar finds that I found at the Comic-Con. New Titans, number 99. First appearance of the Arsenal. Captain America 337, first appearance of the Captain and the U.S. agent suit. I also found this Huntress number 1, first appearance of the new Huntress that's supposed to be making an appearance in the Birds of Prey movie. So yeah, for what, all of these $1. These are, no, you know what, these are either $1 or 50 cents. So it was one of the two. I know this one was for $1. Sensational She-Hulk number 52, low print run and Adam Hughes cover. So what, $20 book for $1? Why not? $1 book that cost $1. Savage Dragon number 1, and a couple of cool Sienkiewicz Wolverine covers. So Marvel Masterpieces number 2, like I said, Wolverine, Bill Sienkiewicz, awesome, and another one, Wolverine Inner Fury, another Bill Sienkiewicz, another Wolverine. Just a great combination, like peanut butter and jelly, like spam and rice. Like hamburgers, eggs, rice, and gravy. All right, for local people who understand what I'm talking about. And the last dollar book I found, Legion of Superheroes, $2.98, first appearance of Amethyst. So those were all the dollar books. I also found some other books in some really great deals while I was there. I found the Sandman number 1 for $5. What is this? The Bronze Age Sandman. I mean, I'm gonna leave it there for $5. Had this guy at this booth. He had this book there for $30. Marvel Comics Presents number 5, first cameo appearance of Rain, again Wolverine's daughter, right? But here's the thing, so you might be thinking, Doom, you paid a little bit too much for that. $30 is a little bit much. You're right, if the book only came with that, but it actually was a set. Came with number 5 and number 6. Marvel Comics Presents first full appearance of Rain. Yeah, so what, for $30? I think that's fair. This was a cool book. Found this for $20. Marvel Age 97, first appearance of Darkhawk, or in preview, whatever you want to say it. So super stoked. Everybody's showing off their Darkhawk number 1. Really cool, but not a lot of people showing off this Marvel Age 97. This one predates Darkhawk number 1 by what, 1 month? So yeah, whatever's. Bloodstone number 1. Finally get to put this bad boy to rest. I've been searching for one of these things forever, and I just did not want to pay the crazy prices. There was a vendor from Oregon. He gave me this book, and first appearance of Elsa Bloodstone, by the way, and Captain America 117, first appearance of the Falcon, both for really great prices. Of course, not the best condition. I think this might fall within that 2.0, 2.5 range possibly, but this and the Bloodstone, really exceptional prices. The guy was freaking awesome. So yeah, super stoked on finding that. Probably the best dollar find is these next 2 books right here. Found Blade number 1, but more importantly, I found the variant for this, and when I found it, I was stoked. Ready for this? Bam! Wesley Snipes, such a beautiful man. That's right, first appearance of the real Blade. But yeah, found this for $1. eBay sales on these are roughly $5 to $6. Believe it or not, there's a guy right now on eBay has this book up for $100 or best offer. So The only thing that guy on eBay, I don't know who it is, the only thing he has going for him, he's the only guy with this book right now. There's no other listing of this book. There's just the one $100 or best offer. So is this a stealth buy? I don't know. It's kind of stealthy. And the last two books I actually got from a buddy. He gave me the next two books, I think, for... Anyway, he just gave me a really good price. I know that much. Speaking of The Killing Joke, Batman The Killing Joke, first print, and bam, comic that I've been wanting for quite a while now. DK3 The Master Race, book number 4, Jim Lee variant. And that is it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Did I do okay? I'm a little rusty on this whole thing. But yeah, if you liked it, hope you had fun. Other than that, there's really nothing much else. But yeah, thank you for staying. Thank you for checking it out. And shoots. And mahalos.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.